Good Thursday morning, everybody. Top of the morning to you. Eddie William Sellers coming to you from the confines of his dining room here on a cold, wet, rainy Atlanta Thursday morning. The Morning Post this morning, one can only wonder why Trump and the people around him are determined to destroy America, especially since it allowed him, his family, and the other oligarchs to become billionaires and live some of the richest lives in the world. And yet, they all seem to hate our system of democracy, which allowed them to do a lot of what they've done. Firing hundreds of thousands of federal workers, closing down whole departments, destroying the Supreme Court, turning the Justice Department into a haven for criminals to run the country. One can only wonder, why do they hate a system so bad that afforded them all the breaks in life? Is it simply about power, about control, about ego? It all seems so sinister. We all knew that one of the first things that he would do would be to turn to Putin and turn his back on Zelensky. Trump feels a kindred spirit with Putin. In days of old, no American president would dare to do that. We are living in a new world now, where conservative pundits love Russia. Tucker Carlson. The federal government is probably way too big, way too bloated. Maybe someone throwing a bomb in the middle of it is the only way to bring it all back down. But this feels sinister, dark, even evil. If most of the rule of law is turned back over to the states, we remember what that was like with crooked sheriffs and police departments across the South. And even in big cities like New York and Chicago, police departments were crooked, and probably still are. Segregation was a states' right. States rounded up homosexuals and put them in jail. States needed oversight. We need a viable, healthy Justice Department, which is now gone. The scary part is about 40% of the country thinks that all of this tearing down of our country is a good thing. To make the country a Christian nation is a good thing. To round up political opponents and put them in jail is a good thing. It's like they never picked up a history book and seen where all of this leads to. And once the genie is out of the bottle, there is no ever putting it back in. Is the country too big to be governed? It's like having 50 small countries trying to coexist with each other. Is the American experiment over? Did we milk it for everything we could? And now it is time to let it go and go the way of China and Russia, where we the people have very little power left. It sure seems like that is the way we are heading. You wait and see. Trump may run for a third term or figure out a way to hold on to power. Most fascists do. And about 40% of the country will support that. Anything to keep that goddamn Hillary Clinton out of office. Good Lord. Didn't we hear that shit for a long time? Can America rebound from this? Probably not. What does the future hold for us? I guess if you're MAGA, you can think, well, if things get too bad for us, then Jesus will just come and take us all back home. Thing is, that is not a viable solution, and the rest of us know that. Good Thursday morning, sweet people. In the words of an old prophet, Eddie William Sellers, I have been young, and now I am old, but I have never seen America this effed up. Good Lord. The picture, spring is coming. The picture over on my Facebook page, and I'll take Facebook and Instagram out there. I'm on YouTube and Blue Sky also. The picture over on my Facebook page is a picture of my garden house out in the back of this little house in East Point. Before long, spring will be here, and we'll be getting busy. Love y'all.